Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How you guys doing? Make sure I ain't got no places on me or nothing. Let's see. I ain't on no drugs. I ain't on no nothing crazy or nothing. I ain't been drinking. Actually, I had a pretty good night's sleep. Put my hat up. I wouldn't broke my damn shoulder, but other than that, a little bit of pain. But hey, we're all good, right? He was number 32 in the likes today. All right, 32 is a good number. 32 is a real good number. Before we start off anything today, I don't help people. I don't help somebody. That's a fact. But tonight, we have one hell of a show. As sometimes in the world, it's called tough love, and you have to make those. You have to make those help themselves. Now, a lot of people tonight are going to understand the whole unraveling of it all. As we're going to do that, we're going to have special guests here tonight, and hopefully, this right here. Yeah, I already started already. Thank you guys. Thank you. But I'm going to ask a few YouTube content creators to help me with this. Dolly. So if you guys know Dolly personally, please reach out to him because I want him to help. Because I believe this should be out to the people. The people should know. Clarity is what the people need to understand. The people need to understand how it got from point A to B to C. And no, we're not talking about AB. However, AB is more than welcome to join the panel tonight and help me with this because I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. I just said it. I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. One person cannot do all this. I've tried. It takes a team. It takes that team to help. What we have tonight is documentation. Proof. I don't like doing like these other people do. Grab these little things here and there. I don't like to do that. I don't like to be able to say, oh, this is here, right here. Here's your receipt, and it's not a receipt. I want to show you proof of the family connections. I want to show you proof. Irrefutable proof. Too much. 10 months. What, 4 days now? 10 months and 4 days. A little girl. Innocent little girl. Who was said to just wandered off. There's no way in hell. Xander and I was up on that hill. There is no 5-year-old little girl going to be able to just wander off on that hill. I'm so sorry. It does not happen. The terrain is too rough. I'm so sorry. It does not happen. Now, Candus, you've held this in way too long. What needs to be done needs to be done. If I wasn't your friend, I'll say, oh, yeah, okay. Hey, Candus, let's make some money off this. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'll be doing that right there. But I am your friend. But I also know what's right and what's wrong. You know what's sad is? Imagine a little girl, defenseless, helpless little girl, out in this world, being held captive. How fast do you think we can have a team together? How many people? There's 220 people here right now. How many people would volunteer their time and say, hey, let's do this. Let's go rescue this girl. How many people would do it? One in the chat, you would do it. Without a drop, don't even think about it. Without thinking about it. How many would do it? How many would do it because of this right here? One in the chat, please. You see, time, that damn word time, waits on nobody. This could have been done months ago, Candus. Months ago. Or this could have been resolved months ago. Now let's put that in our minds. Let's put that in our hearts. If that is the case, and someone maybe someone took her for a better reason. Maybe they're giving her a better life, Candus. You think about that? Maybe they're giving her a better life than what she already had. Huh? Maybe they're giving her a life that she didn't have. All these options and there's all these little circumstances that we have in. All these. I will, brother. I will. You see, I've been around you long enough, Candus. I'm a profiler. I know when I look into those eyes, certain turns of the head, crossing over the body, the shine away. There's just more to it. There's more to it. Now, I'm not going to turn against you. I can't do that. Because like I said, you're the victim. You're the victim. I know you don't want to come out and say it, but let me tell you, time's running out. That word time alone for you, Candus, is running out. I'll never turn against her. I'll never do that. But we have to understand the harsh truth of reality. We have to understand that. We have to understand that it is that. No matter what we say, no matter how we sugarcoat it, there's no sugarcoating it. I came on here and everybody's asking me, what's your hand signals? What's your hand symbols you do? Nobody's ever knew what it was. People guess and they assume, but they don't know. They don't know me. They don't know nothing I'm involved in. They don't know nothing about me. All they know is what we let them know. I come out and I throw everything on the internet. But that's the second part of me. The first part you do not know about me. You don't. You know nothing about me. You see, as we used to do with the predator stings in our operation, we would hashtag that word, that famous word. And we'd hashtag this other word, or words. I like to say it's words. That operation that goes and it continues running. That word is the word sting. Sting. Now you see a lot of these feds, alphabets, however you want to say it, they run their stings and they last for months, a couple months at a time. And they have these organizations behind them, feeding them information and helping them out. They also have people like Internet Crimes Against Children, ICAC, and they have other ones, Children of the Night, One Child, various numbers against human trafficking. A lot of places pitch in and help. How many people you think is pitching in and helping for something well? You see, you guys only get to see what's in front of the camera. You guys only get to see what the camera shows around. Whichever angle the camera moves and shows, it shines. It shines the light on what they want you to see. But do you get to see what's actually in the background? What's actually behind the scene? No, you don't. We do. We do. Now, with that being said, now how do you take a little bit of the truth and put it together with a lot of lies? It's hard, ain't it? It's hard. It's hard to take bits and pieces of that truth and put it with a world of lies. People will understand very soon, but it's too late. It's way too late. Darling Clock, thank you. And it ain't just Team Rescue Our Children and Team Predator Hunter Nation. It's Team TBI. It's Team U.S. Marshals. It's Team FBI. It's Team Military. It's Team Voices for the Children Task Force. It's Team One Child. It's Team Children of the Night. It's Team of many, many different teams that are involved. People don't see that, though. They don't see that. They'll say that and they'll take these words, because they only grab bits and pieces. But they got to be number one. They got to be first. They'll throw it out there on the internet. What we want you to do, throw it out there. Throw it all out there. Every bit of it. Because when you find out that you're wrong, you look stupid. You look stupid. I don't know and don't care. I don't know and don't care. Candus wants to play both sides of the field. Let her play both sides of the field. I got what I needed. I got what we, the people, needed. Fuck the rest. You see, we're not in it for the money. We're not in it for some happiness or somebody's feelings getting hurt or not hurt. We're in it for the truth. We're in it, and we stay in it as our oath of justice. We, the people, will protect the children at all costs. Now, that at all costs comes in a very, 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 very pricey matter. Now, that pricey matter can be really lenient, or that pricey matter can bring in the whole force of we, the people, down upon you. Now, that's up to you guys to find out. Candus, tonight, I'm going to reveal everything. Whether law enforcement wants me to, whether law enforcement wants to hear it, we're going to show you the connections. I'm going to put you on the spot, Candus, and I don't want to do this, but I'm going to prove with evidence, and I'm going to prove with documentation, and we're going to prove with people who have known you for the last 10 and a half months, who sat beside you, cried with your fucking family, and sat there and wept the same sorrow that's in your heart and in here. And after that, if you want to be my friend, you be my friend. But I'm telling you right now, we're tired of the bullshit. We're tired of the lies. Hold on a second, guys. I got a call. I said before in the beginning, this is going to be unlike any other case we've ever been a part of. I knew it was. When I said, and I was the one that said this, when the main suspects and the eyewitnesses are one and the same, there are no leads. There are no leads. I said this in the beginning. I've always said this. Now, Candus, don't you want to get away from the part where every time you're on speaker or every time you're calling somebody, you have to see their face because you think everybody's recording you? Don't you want done with that? Don't you want done with that life? Do you know that itself, Candus, that itself is a mission of guilt? Did you know that? That's a mission of guilt. Did you know that? What are you hiding? Why do you want to have to see everybody's faces because you think everybody can record you? Well, what could you possibly say? See, it's the questions that's asked. I remember the two military guys that come out. They was talking to Don, and they screwed their interview completely up when they asked him this question. When they said, "What else can you tell us?" Well, you just opened the world up. Well, I can tell you that I ain't never seen no pink elephants. I can tell you I ain't never seen no dragonfly across. And I damn sure ain't seen Superman, and I don't see Batman up no tree nowhere ready to save the day. I can tell you that much. You see, it's about how you ask those questions. It's about those questions that's asked the type of questions that's asked. Are they influential questions or are they justified questions? You see, if you don't know what you're talking about, you damn sure don't need to be asking it, right? But what happened is Don threw them out because they didn't give him credit about being smart. He was just a little bit smart criminology than they was expecting. They was expecting to walk in and start talking to a dumb redneck hillbilly, and they got a surprise. I said this whole time, that missing piece to that puzzle, one piece. The most viral child missing of 2021, Summer Wells. I believe in that phone call that I recorded Don when it came to that time, that special time on that recording, 2021, when he starts talking, he paints that picture of what may have just happened. I also believe when he says the dumb bastard or the poor bastard that came into our basement, not through the damn house, not down the stairs, not nothing that, came into our basement. Well, how'd they get through the basement? The door locked, all that. I believe Don had it all planned for that to happen. I believe that he set that up, the whole thing. Frustration is something we can't do, guys, especially in this. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how hard those waves are hitting, we cannot get frustrated. If you get frustrated, you lose. You lose. And to lose on a case like this, and to lose on what we have and what we're going to present, I'm asking certain YouTubers tonight, please help me. Help me, please. That's all I ask. Dolly, please. Dolly Vision, help me. People, I need your help. Okay? I need your help. Because tonight, I'm tired of waiting. I don't want to see another year, a whole year go by with a poor missing child. I don't want to see that. I want to be done with this. I want to continue my life. I don't want to be into this and this and that. You know, I never came to these people. They came to me. They came to us as a team because they knew we knew. They knew we had the heads up on it because we're trained in it, people. That's why I want to train you. I want you guys to understand what general awareness is. But not only it ain't just general awareness, it's area awareness, situational awareness, when and not what to do. It's all that. God did send me. Because as I was a child, when I was going through those tunnels and I was rescued, didn't even know it until I was already doing this myself. And then all of a sudden my mom breaks her silence and tells me that I was meant for this. I was meant for this. Now, I don't want people coming up here and digging up bones. I don't want people giving me their opinion. I want to see irrefutable facts about everything. If I say, Don Wells, you're kin to Sheriff Lawson, I want to have documentation on that or else I'm not going to say it, right? Right, Sheriff? Right? Maybe there's a connection in the family somewhere. Oh, well, what happened to the other little girl that supposedly went missing and somebody found? Because she went missing on Ben Hill Road as well? I want to have facts before I say it. I don't want to have just an opinion about what I think. Because when you do and you're made out wrong, it makes you look like a fool. It makes everybody around you and who you stand for look like a fool. And I'm not that. I'm not that. Our battles are fought and won by one person only. Okay? And if you don't have that one, let's just say entity, let's just say whatever you want to say when it comes to religion. If you don't have God helping you and leading you, I don't get to sleep, guys. I don't get to sleep. Okay? I see it. I hear it. I can't help it. When I want out of it, somebody runs to me. Why? When I get out of this and I'm saying, no, I don't want no more to do with the Summer Wells, you know what happens? Let me tell you what happens. I'll tell you exactly what happens. People are piled up. Emails are piled up. Please don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Let me fix this audio and video. Is that better? Can y'all hear me? Give it a one in chat if you can hear me. Because this is getting ready to get really, really important. One in the chat. Can you hear me good? Benny Keys, I know why you sat there and secretly talked to Don Wells about putting cameras up on Candus's house. For months, you had all that vision because you set it. You set the cameras up. That's why one woman told her to take the cameras down. Cut the wire. And what happened when she did? You went ballistic because you didn't have that control no more. And what you've done to me, boy, you'll pay for that. I guarantee you that. What you've done to my family, you'll pay for it. Now, that's aside the point, right? That's aside the point. Now, when you bring in personal matters outside these YouTube bullshit world, and you bring into my reality, and you come into my family's world, and you start making your threats that I have on documentation, well, you can knock on the devil's door 1,000 times. There's always that one chance he will answer Benny Keys. Guess what? He answered. Now, let's get back to what we talked about before. You make your jokes. You can make whatever you want to. At the same time, you know what? Time still goes on. Time still goes on. A little girl is still out here missing. Candus, yesterday, when you came to the shop, You came here, you cried and you whined and you told me about these things. And I said, look, you already made one. You already got past the first step. You already got past the second step. You did. The third step, Candus, is all we need. I don't give a damn who's holding your daughter. You don't think that we don't have thousands of people who are ready with a drop of the hat, with a drop of the dime to go rescue that baby? You don't think that we can't bring the force of God down upon whoever? It don't get no better for you, Candus. It don't. To hold a secret like that. What's sad is, Candus, you're going to go to prison for it. There's no lovey-doveys, and there's nobody going to be holding your hand to walk you through that those cell doors. You'll walk by yourself. You'll have an official behind you, one in front of you. Your freedoms will be taken away, and you will walk through that gate or door, and you will think back, hey, I have a chance. Right now, I have this chance. There will be no alcohol or none of that you can drink your cares away. I've never been to prison. I've been to jail, and I'm going to tell you right now, I spent 35 days in jail. Then I spent another 3 days in jail. Then I spent another 4 days in jail. That last 4 days I spent, let me tell you what it done to me. And it ain't just because it ain't the mindset, because it's all about the mind and how you gear the mind for it. But it's those little rooms, 20 by 20, 25, something like that, and there's 15 damn people in there with you. You ain't got nowhere to room to move, can't walk, and all you can do is lay in that damn cot. That's it. Think, the hell have I done? Why am I here? Vanessa, well, you know how it is then. If you've done 8 years, you know exactly how it is. But you know what? Anybody can be in those people's shoes. Anybody can. We've all done things in life. We've all done things that we wish and regret we'd never done. A lot of you guys, and the ones that ain't in jail, just didn't get caught. Didn't get caught. I had an idiot up on my panel the other day talking about child predators trying to give me a damn lesson about it. Oh, why not in jail if I'm a child predator? Because he likes to watch midgets. He said he likes to watch midgets have sex because it reminds him of children. Well, when you say that to me, first off, you say it to me in my face, you get slapped. Second off, that right there all make a give me anything and everything about him. He'd been on my panel. Hell no, he was going out there. But then he's like, well, if I'm a child predator, why ain't I been caught yet? What do you mean you've been caught? You know, the majority of child predators haven't been caught. Did you know that? Only a percentage have. The percentage is all on the register. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. A percentage is all that's on the register. Notice how I'm talking now. I'm talking a lot more professional right now. You don't usually see this from Ernie Shell. You don't know Ernie Shell like this, do you? Notice I ain't stuttered my words up. I ain't said nothing wrong. Wow. Who is this guy? They turned that chip up in his brain. Right? I ain't said nothing stupid, have I? Because I usually babble on about this or that and don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But that's the different hats we wear in the field. Think about it. A lot of people like this one. The serious one. The kind that kind of just says, you know, no bullshit. Get down to business. Thank you. I appreciate that. You don't think I've been threatened out here? I've had many threats. I get threatened daily by emails. Now, Candus, I'm giving you the opportunity to tell what you told me yesterday. What you told one other person. I'm gonna give you that opportunity tonight. But I'm gonna use our friends and our connections, our networks. Dolly, I need your help, brother. I need your help, guys. Anonymous, I need your help. I need your help. Because when we start doing this and we go in and unravel every bit of this from start to finish, we're probably looking at about a 4-hour special. When you're put there, Candus, on the spot, because it automatically puts you right on the spot. And it's sad, it does. It's sad, it does. Here's something you don't know, Candus, and I'm not going to say it because I promised I wouldn't. Talk to your mother, Candus. Please talk to your mother. 61 years old. Every year she's made out to Wisconsin. She's made it there, to that rally, to that group for the missing. She's made it there. She's made it there. She completed another one. She's made it there. She's there. Everybody knew. I've been in talks with TBI. TBI tells me to talk to Hawkins County. I talk to Hawkins County. Hawkins County throws it off. You want to do it? You're Predator Hunter Nation? You do it. My God, I'll do it. I'll do it. We, the people, will do it. That's all I'm going to say. It's sad. It's so sad when you have people who are 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Reality ain't 9 to 5, people. Reality is not 9 to 5. Okay? You know the assignment. You have the assignment in front of you. Get off your asses and do it. Simple as the description. You know, All these people sit behind these screens. They hold a sign, or they sit there. Most people help. Most people can donate. Most people do what they can to do what's right for certain causes. That's great. That's awesome. But the people who are able, the people who are apt to do it, the people who can do it physically, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You waiting somebody else does it? Because it takes that ripple. It takes that ripple in the water. It takes that person to go out into the ocean and show that there's no sharks out there before anybody else will follow the lead. And that's so sad that it's like that. That's so sad that this nation is brought upon that now. That's how everybody thinks these days. Oh, well, I can't do it. You have the heart that I have. You have the brains that I have. But do you have the will? Do you have the determination? Ask yourself that. Because sooner or later, that ripple you made in the water, it turns into a wave. It goes down and it turns into a wave. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I never thought I'd be here doing this. I never thought I'd be doing this at all. I never thought that I'd be the one that everybody calls upon. If you've seen our call logs, if you've seen our messages, Dolly's channel is called Dolly Vision. A great channel. Hell, I tried to sleep and watch it at the same time last night. I had a blast. Great time. Mixed with comedy, mixed with real truth. It's mixed with real truth. It's mixed with comedy. It's mixed with people who care, who try to go to him and listen and kind of take shit off their minds and just hear what he has to say, which is awesome. I like it because it mixes like that. It kind of calms you down. It gets you pumped up at the same time. It's just a good time. It's a good thing. And then after that, you switch over to Anonymous and you can sit there and watch Anonymous True Crime and laugh your ass off over some shit. That's the way it works. That's the way it works for me. And then you can go over to AB and you can find out what the hell's happening in Ukraine. That's good, right? You can find out all about it. That's all I do. You want a dose of the Bible? Right over at Prayer Garden. She'll give you a dose of the Bible. There you go. There's a few that I actually look into and watch. You want to find out how many animals you got? You go over to the farm, right? You go over to the farm. You see how it is? It's live. It's live. But we base ourselves on what is on YouTube. This is it. Want Team Truth? This is it. This is exactly it. This is how you get results, not excuses. Reach out to him. Thank you, Grind to Shine. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Reach out to him. And if needed, I'll give you my phone number. If you leave it, the emails, I'll probably have a ton of emails. But I can't do this alone, guys. I can't do this alone. You already seen me spit up blood. You've all seen what it does to me. It destroys me inside because I know. People say, oh, he's got cancer. Oh, he's got this. He's got that. His health's bad. My health is bad. And it ain't physically bad. It ain't that. The mind is only made to see so much. I've seen law enforcement members and I've seen military break. I've seen them break when it comes to a child. They went out there, they served their country, they did all this, they did all that. They served well, stood firm and proud. And then get over here and see what happens to children and see classes. And I see them break in class. Like, wow. Because children are gifts from God. They're God's gifts given to us to take care of. And if we don't protect them now, who's going to in the future? Think about that. Think about that. All these other creators who hate us, I have nothing against them. That's why I ain't done nothing yet. Now, I once said, give me 5,000 faithful, truthful, honest, God-fearing, patriot-loving men and women, and I'll take on your 50,000 any day. And that's a fact. You know, people always tell me, they like, put yourself in my trainers will do this. Evans and Paulson, he would say, put yourself in these people's shoes, Ernie. Put yourself in the shoes. I mean, Bob Burton, he would tell me, say, put yourself in these fugitives' shoes, bro. What would you do? What would you do, man? What would you do? We didn't have no computer. We would work on the computer. We had an old Jeep. We'd run around in a little pad or something. We'd sit there and we'd write shit down. He taught me how to do it with pen and paper. Nowadays, you got computers, you got phones, you can look up shit. You have a background. I can background back up in 2 minutes. Easy. But he taught me how to do it with pen and paper. He taught me the footwork. He taught me the field work. He gave me something more. That word more. Bob Burton was one of the greatest bounty hunters that ever lived. That's a fact. The time that I spent with Bob Burton, I'll never forget. God rest his soul. Because he was a just person. He was a rightful guru. When I didn't have a father, he was my father. He helped me out when I needed. You know, I wouldn't raise my dad like that happened. You know, we was took by social services and CPS as kids. And all this crazy stuff happened. My brother's stuff with him being locked up ever since he's 13 years old. You know, people don't forget. People forget about all that. You know, they don't see. You know, you don't just wake up one morning and be in whatever age he was and go and just start committing murders. You don't do that. It happened. They don't talk about my little brother pushing the boy off the bridge. When he was 14, so my brother was 16, 15, 16 years old when he killed the guy off the bridge. Does he? We don't talk about that. They don't talk about my brother running up, pushing him off the bridge. No, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about the poor woman who lost her life when my brother killed her over trying to sell jewelry of Ronnie King's. We don't talk about that. Even though her earring was found in his wife's vehicle, but they already had it. The police already had who they wanted for that. But we don't talk about all that. We don't talk about how my brother done her, do we? We don't talk about that. No, it's all about this mayor, this former mayor. But we don't talk about the other people. We don't talk about the guy that he stabbed 40 some times in prison and got away with. No, we don't talk about that, do we? No, we don't talk about that. We want to free somebody who's a savage lion on the community, who didn't care, whose motto was he's going to kill kids so they don't have a chance to grow up and go to hell. But hey, not today, not tomorrow, Kipper. We don't talk about that, do we? We don't talk about none of that. We don't talk about he's the stamper, right? We don't talk about that. Anybody remember that? I remember it. I know a lot of other people remember it. We don't talk about the poor woman he held at the gas station, put a gun to her head, and the only reason when he pulled the trigger it didn't get because his thumb got stuck in between the hammer. We don't talk about that, do we? And her problems and what she's going through still to this day. We don't talk about that, do we? No, because that ain't part of your agenda. That's not part of anything, as a matter of fact. My brother starts with it, ain't he? We don't talk about how my brother would stand up beside the ATM up in Everett, Kentucky, and nobody would even get out of their vehicles because he was standing there, even though he was just waiting for a ride. We don't talk about that, do we? We don't talk about how the police would sometimes see that and they would pull up and they're not even obligated to give anybody rides, but just because of public safety and for the community and because of who my brother was and is, they would give him a ride to wherever the hell he was going. We don't talk about that, do we? We don't, do we? We don't talk about the guard he throwed off the fucking tiers, do we? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the guy who come in with the metal in his hand and him jerking his pins out of him just so he can stick a guard in the neck. We don't talk about that, do we? We don't talk about that, do we? Not today, not tomorrow. Stephanie Kemper. We don't talk about that either. We don't talk about how you lied, not today, not tomorrow, and told my brother that your real name is Amanda when you're a liar. Your name ain't Amanda. Your name is Stephanie. You lied. You tricked my brother. He thinks your name is Amanda. You're a liar. Y'all better stream this because it's getting ready to get really, really ugly. Y'all better start streaming. Start streaming. You better take all you can. I'm giving everybody permission. Everybody permission to stream, whatever you want to do. I throw a hat up. I put my hat up. Do a little raffle here and there with that. I get hit so many times, it ain't funny. We don't talk about these. We don't talk about you, Stephanie, doing the GoFundMe's for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Don't talk about your past scamming, do we? We don't talk about anything else, do we? Or Stephanie. Sorry about that. You got me calling you Amanda. That's what you want everybody to call you. That's why you got Kemper calling you Amanda the other day for. You try to throw track off. You're not going to beat me, okay? You're not. I'm too old a cat to be scratched by a kitten. Here's something for you, Kemper. I'm too old a dog to be pissed on by a pup, okay? Let's get that fact straight. I've done my homework. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't speak it unless I can prove it. You hear me say anything about Ronnie Lawson being Don Wells' cousin or anything like that? Whoa! That's conflict of interest if that's true, right? Your ass needs to be off the case. The sheriff of Hawkins County, if what I'm saying, and if I can prove it tonight, his ass needs to be off the Summer Wells case. Fact. Can we get even well? Let's get some more. Let's get some more information in. You see, my dad was more than a coon. My dad was more than a hunter. My dad was more than a chicken fighter. My dad lived a secret life. My dad lived a secret life for the government. That's why you can't find nothing about when he blowed the man's brains out. My family. My papa once shot a man for moonshine. The guy was stealing his moonshine. I remember my papa tell a story. He said, as I seen him walk around there, and he had that crowd. I was 7, 8 years old. As I seen that man walk around that corner there, I took my pistol. He said, I seen him going around the corner. He said, I just pulled the trigger. He said, I shot him right in there. He said he went to hollering and screaming and running down that hill. He said, I never seen him again. My papa always talks about, well, I got up on the slate dump and this pedophile, he made it as a pedophile, and I just took the shovel and I just knocked his brains out. Took the dirt shovel, stuck it in his head. He buried him up there on the straight dump. But my family's real predator hunters. My people, when I was 7, 8 years old, my papa dragging a man by a chain. Actually, barbed wire wrapped on his leg. Next to him, hollering, screaming, and dragging him. And we stop him, hey, what you doing this man? Tell me, look me down in my eyes. He say, I'm taking this man to arrange to meet God. Never saw that man again in my life. That's facts. That's true. My family was people you did not mess with. Everybody wants to know the secrets of everything now that everybody's passed away. There you go. There's a reason. Records being covered up. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Thank you. So you see, I guess it's only fitting for me to take my place. It's only fitting. Now there's 420 people here watching. 420 people. If you honestly have our backs, and if you honestly are for us, please put a 1 in the chat. Please put a 1 in the chat. Come get me, big boss. We're all going out to get a drink. After tonight, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need a vacation. I'm gonna need about 3 days probably. How many people in Cobb County? How many people in Newport are watching this right now? Put a 1 in the chat. If you're from Newport, around the area, Cobb County, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Good deal. So I'm waiting on a few messages right now. And if I don't get those messages back in the right time limit, I'm just going to expose all of them too. Because I knew in the beginning what it was. These setups and stuff. Do you believe that there's people out here who will actually set you up and like try to put people in your life for a reason? Everybody's in your life for a reason. But there's actually people in here in this world that actually they don't have no better use for it. But they'll put people in your way just to trying to throw you off the track. They do that. They'll offer you money. They'll offer you thousands of dollars. I've got I don't know how many. I probably have $100,000 right now in my email if I wanted to. All I got to do is give them a little bit of DNA. That's all they ask for. We want your DNA. How many people have ever been in the chat? How many people have ever been in the chat? One of my groups and one of my channels, and somebody be like, "We want your DNA." How many people have seen that? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen trolls or something say, "We want your DNA." How many people have seen that? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen that. If you've seen that about me. Hell, there's just one dude. I think his screen name is "We want Ernie's DNA." I mean, there's a reason they want my DNA, people. There you go. It ain't because of no stupid crime that's already been closed out for years. I'm done with the missing children. I'm done with them. After this is over and we solve this, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I want you to keep your DNA. Maybe that's why the hats are like $3,000 or $4,000 right now. I ain't look at it. I don't even pay attention to it. They want to clone me, all right. Well, Lord, maybe I don't know. Maybe I should start doing me some wish lists or some Amazon lists like a lot of these other YouTubers do. Damn, you talk about getting hit then. Hell, if I'm getting hit on my Cash App and PayPal, can you imagine if I start asking people, like, hey, we need some body cams. We need some real good body cams. We need some good electronic stuff like that. That way we continue busting child predators and stuff. We need that. We need that real good. We need that when we go in. We need those we need those micro pen clips that's got cameras or those glasses, those spy glasses. We need stuff like that. But do you see me making a list anywhere? Do you see me making a Amazon list or a wish list or nothing like that? Do you see me putting an address up where you can send all this stuff to? Why, hell no. It'd be nice to have it, wouldn't it? It'd be really nice to have it. I gave one of my good computers, I gave my laptop away last night just for the good fight. Just for the good fight. Because I know it's going to come in very, very handy. You see, it's not what you give away. It's the people you give it to. It's the people you give it to. I can sit here and talk all day long on this. I can make a general awareness class over this if you want me to. Lord, can you imagine if I myself had a teleprompter, a small teleprompter? Good God Almighty. You think I generate now? Good God, you ain't seen me. Let me tell you what happens when you do GoFundMe. I've done GoFundMe before because I wanted to travel around this nation after I'd already traveled around the nation with the SOCA Act, helping the Special Forces of Liberty. But, I wanted to travel around and show reality and show how it happens in real life. But what happened? These trolls got my GoFundMe took down. The first day they got it took down. Oh, he's a scammer. He's this. He's that. He's this. He's that. His certification is made online, Your Honor. Hey, no, it's not. It's state accredited. It's accredited through all 50 states. I want to learn more. I want to get into more. But you know what they told me? They said, why are you learning it for? Go teach it. Go out there and teach it. You be the teacher because you know what we do. I'm like, okay. So I opened up the Rescue Our Children, my curriculum. I teach parents, grandparents, and law enforcement. It went everywhere. It went over 300 stations. What did they do? What did the trolls do? They hit it, attacked it. So it's about time that somebody attacks them. Simple as that. Right? They don't quit. They don't quit to do that. A lot of YouTubers, they flash their YouTube or they flash their Cash App or PayPal at the bottom of the screen, it runs down. And they're sitting there talking about, look at this little necklace. Hi, I made this, or this or that. Hell, it's boring as hell. They don't have anything. Most of them just stream me. That's cool. You know why? Because there's 420 people watching here. If you've got 200 people over there watching and you're streaming me, well, I'm branching out. Hell yeah, stream away. It's all good, right? It's all good. Stream. You never seen me like this, have you? This is the smart Ernie right here. I tell everybody in life, and you do not pay attention to what's going on in the world. Remember, I was questioned by the FBI. I was questioned by the Department of Homeland Security, not once but twice. Remember, those questions was, did you work? for a former president, Trump Towers, or anything about security detail. I did. I passed. So you guys best watch what you don't know, because I'm telling you right now, it's a movie that's being played out in front of your eyes right now. You think these damn gas prices jump up just to jump up? It's a movie, people. It's a movie. You see all this stupid foolishness going on in this world? It's a movie. Remember, if they play a dumbass hillbilly redneck in real life and a special agent in the movie, but what's real, what's not? Because I do play it. Her Nation, I play a special agent. There you go. But I just want to see how this shit falls out. I want to see how the ending goes. Wouldn't it be so nice to take my hat tonight? People who donate, you don't have to donate to me. You don't have to donate to us. Donate to something that's going to be big. Be real. If you do donate, donate. If you don't. Let me show you what my channel does, our channel does, and what others can't do and won't do, because it's self gratification. I want none of that. How many people want to help somebody? Put a one in the chat this morning. We're going to help somebody. We helped somebody last night, remember? Hell, we helped somebody get into apartment last night, didn't we? Put our hands together. Hell yeah, let's do it again. Oh, God. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's help somebody. You ready? How many people want to help somebody? I want to help somebody. I'm going to help them right now. Let's do it. Because that's what we're about. We're about helping people. We have to help people. How many people, who in here ain't got no food? Who ain't got no food right now? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Let's do this, people. Who ain't got no food right now? Who's hungry? Who needs something in life? Let's help them. Let's help them right now. Let me show you what my show's about. Who is it? I want your hat because I'll save it for you. I appreciate that. But, I want somebody who's going to wear that hat. I want somebody who's going to wear that hat and do what I want to do. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do it. Let's help somebody. I don't have any food. You don't have any food. I'll tell you what I'll do. You don't have no food, really? You don't have no food. I'm going to put this screen up here. I'll put this screen up here right now. I'm going to let you come up on panel. Let you come up on panel. The link's in there. The link's on. Yes, Joe Solo, after Nicolina tried to ruin it, we did. She got enough. She's got everything she needs to help. She gets her apartment today or whatever the thing is. Yeah, we helped her. I gave out the link. I gave out the link for anybody who wants to come up. We're going to help somebody today. We're going to do something that these other channels don't do. It's not because they can't do it. It's because it's something else. So we're going to wait. We're going to give them a little bit of time now. Look, I'm offering to help now. If somebody needs food or help in some way, let me try to help you. So there's a shirt that's out there, and it says, "To be a bounty hunter, you have to be a tad bit crazy." This is exactly how you do it. One day, here a month ago, well, about 3 weeks ago, we done it for a week straight. We gave out $3,450 in 6 day time period. Now, listen to this. This right here is a true story. This is a true story because we help people here. Here's the thing, guys. Let me show you. I'm gonna put my ugly face back up here. But here's the thing. I'm not rich. I don't claim to be rich. But I want to do something on this channel that no other channels do, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It might take me a minute to get it to do it, but I'm going to do it. We're going to give away things. And I'm not talking about no disc set. And we might do that too. People love to watch movies and shows. I don't watch TV things about. But we're going to give things away that can help people. And it may be a cell phone. It may be something. And I'm not talking about no generic junk cell phone. I'm talking about something nice. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. But we're going to do it the right way because we have to. Because we don't do it the right way, we're in it for the wrong reasons. And I'm not going to be that way. So there. So I've got that link out there. I'm going to put it out one more time. That way people can't say I didn't give it out. I'll give it out twice. Remember what we do? We cut it twice. Right? Do we cut it twice or do we check it twice? We check it twice. We cut it once. I will. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I'll do what I can. Last night I got hit up on. They hit my Cash App again last night, and I wouldn't be. It kind of made me mad because I had I had money in Cash App, and I was like, I was going to help Jayla. I was going to give her. I was going to give her the whole thing, and all of a sudden it got hit, and I was like, oh god. So I was sitting here transferring, trying to get things over, but other people would donate too, and we had a Cash App up, and as far as I know, she got enough to do her stuff, and I thought that was awesome. I'll do that right now. My fucking arm is broken. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we got somebody backstage here. Hold on a second. Yeah, we got that. Hey, how you doing?
I'm not good. How are you?
Oh, Lord have mercy. What do you mean not good? Come on now.
Not good. My daughter's in the hospital, and I've been wasting gas, not wasting gas, but using my gas money and stuff for going up there to see her. She's got liver failure. She's only 28 years old.
Oh, my God. Wow. So sorry
Yeah,
about that. So sorry.
from alcoholism. So,
Oh, God. No.
yeah, it's not good.
Wow. No, it ain't.
So I don't have any money for food, which is unfortunate, but I gotta be there for her. I live in Michigan, but she's in Ohio. I'm from Ohio originally, but
wow.
yeah.
So sorry about that. So
Thank
sorry
you.
about that.
Yeah.
So is it just your daughter? Is it just your daughter you have?
I have 3 daughters. This
Okay.
is my baby daughter, my youngest daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Alcohol, huh? Good God.
Alcoholism. Yes. So she's got jaundice, hepatitis. She has liver failure, pneumonia. Yeah,
Oh, my God.
she skips a lot. She skipped a lot of steps to be where she's at. So she's a very sick little girl. Very
Oh,
sick.
my God.
Yeah.
Everybody put some prayers in the chat. Put some prayers in the chat. Yeah, we're praying. We're praying.
Thank you so much.
I
That
can
means the
understand.
world to me.
I can understand. I can understand that. You put all your money for going seeing your daughter.
Absolutely. I'd do anything for my kids. And I wanted to donate half of my liver to her, but I can't because I have liver failure, or not liver failure. I have liver disease, non-alcoholic. It's just fatty liver disease, and I have lung disease too.
Oh, wow. Wow. So sorry. So sorry. Somebody's asking, somebody's asking questions like this. Can you see it on the, put it up there? Is it Emma?
No.
Somebody said, no, no. I don't know. I didn't know what it was. Okay. Wow.
So it's been hard. My boyfriend and I aren't getting along. I don't have nowhere to go. So
Wow.
yeah, it's just a mess right now.
Do you have a place of your own?
No,
You don't.
no, I'd be homeless if I left here. I have a car. I've stayed in my car before.
Right.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, I understand that. I understand that. That's sad. I mean, good God Almighty. So, somebody said it's Emmy or something like that. It ain't Emmy. It's
Oh, what is my username?
Ronia. Is that
Rania.
Ronia?
Yes.
Ronia.
Yes.
Ronia, guys. Ronia. A lot of people's asking you how we're going to help and what we can do to help you and everything. So you don't have any food at all, right?
No.
What state are you in right now?
I'm in Michigan.
You're in Michigan.